my channel. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me while I go to an event. I had you guys ask me questions on my Instagram story yesterday. Anything that you wanted me to answer, advice, life, makeup, skincare, school, pretty much anything. I do have the questions here with me, so I will be answering those while I get ready. I'm also going to be showing you guys the products that I use, and yeah, I'm really excited, so let's get started. So I went ahead and did my brows and my foundation off camera, just because I feel like I'm so slow in the mornings. I don't have time, and I already know I'm gonna take forever to do this video, so I did that off camera. So because my top is pink, I'm gonna be using obviously the lighter pink and the sparkly pink tones. Yo, I love anything that has sparkle. And I'm also gonna be answering your questions, like I said. So there were a lot of questions that were pretty generic. I don't know, I asked you guys to ask me specific questions, and literally like 7 of you said skincare, and that was it. That was your question. Like, you know what, that's not really specific, but this one was, how old are you? I am 22 years old, and it's funny you guys ask me this now because I'm turning 23 in like a week. My birthday is on the 21st. Hint hint. I absolutely love birthdays. So anyways, I'm gonna go in with this fuchsia, but also pink. I feel like I took too much, and I hate, oh my god you guys, because I don't look good with a lot of color, and like I look a lot better with neutral tones, I tend not to use so many pinks, so many like blues. Like, I'm not a colorful person when it comes to makeup. I'm a very simple, natural, neutral kind of person. How tall are you? I can't, how disrespectful. I can't believe somebody asked me that because I am dwarf height. I really wish I was a little taller, maybe like an inch or two, but I am okay, I think I'm 5 feet. I keep telling people I'm 5'1", lying to all of you, but yeah, I'm 5 feet. And they always make these stupid jokes. How's the weather down there? It's freaking great, okay? Thank you very much. I can't reach anything. It's amazing. It's gonna take me 3 hours to just blend out my eyeshadow, but I don't want to do too much. I feel like, see, I'm so pinky and I'm not comfortable with it because I don't like color. At any event, I usually just do liner, lashes, my face makeup, and I'm out. That's it. Do you speak Uzbeki? I think someone only asked me this because I was talking about making an Uzbek dish the other day. It's called dushbara, and basically it's similar to mantu, but no, it's not mantu and it's not ashak. I know what my dishes are. Dushbara is an Uzbek dish. It's basically kind of shaped like mantu. No, sorry, it's not shaped like mantu. It looks like a bird. Mantu is kind of like a little boat. My Afghans know what I'm talking about. And dushbara just has like onions and meat inside, and you shape it differently, but you cook it differently as well. So yeah. So I went ahead and added some sparkle onto my lids, and you guys, the pigment for any, not even just this palette, but for any ABH palette, the pigment is so beautiful. Just to darken it up. Let's go on to the next question. What is your career like as an influencer in Toronto? So it is not my career. I am not just an influencer. I don't just do this for a living. I actually just do this as a hobby. Like, I just have fun with it. I'm not making, you know, I'm not trying to make this a career, make money out of it 24/7. Like, of course that would be nice, but realistically, like, I have a full-time job, so it's definitely on my mind. Being an influencer and having, like, making this as a career is ideal. Like, you know, that would be so nice, but it takes years and it takes consistency and hard work, and I feel like because of my full-time job I don't really have time to do that, to focus on this. So right now I'm kind of just winging it. Yeah, I'm gonna see where life takes me, where this takes me, but genuinely, like, I get so focused when I'm doing my makeup. Oh my god, especially my eyes. I don't want to mess it up. You can definitely make this into a career, but because I've actually had so many opportunities just because of my page, whether it's modeling, meeting new people, getting paid partnerships, things like that. Like, you can really genuinely make this into a career, but again, that takes time, consistency, and so much effort on your part. So what is it like to be an influencer in Toronto though? I would say it's very hectic. It is very, especially if you're working full time, like, everyone knows and everyone always tells me, like, how do you do it? How do you have like 17 things on your plate every single week and still have time to, like, you know, work and do other things? You just have to manage your time. You have to know like what's important and just make sure you have everything ready at all times. Like, make sure in one day, if you have like 15 things to do, make sure you prioritize the things that need to be done ASAP and then leave the things that you can maybe do tomorrow. I'm a very, oh my goodness, I procrastinate everything and I'm the laziest person in the world. This is how we're gonna look today. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. So I like to use concealer instead of like an actual contour stick, instead of like bronzer, just because I feel like it melts into your skin so much better. It gives it a cleaner look and a better finish. Do you guys not see these cheeks? Bruh, I need to contour the crap out of my face every event I go to. Sometimes I even bring the contour up to my like lips. Trust me, I need like heavily contoured, heavily bronzed features because these fat cheeks are not gonna stop for anyone. I've been actually learning to press every single product I use onto my skin instead of sweeping it, because it's super messy when you sweep it and it kind of goes all over the place. So if you want a cleaner finish, you speak Uzbek. No, I already answered that, I think. How do you find a job in Toronto for newcomers? Wow, that's a pretty specific ass question, but it's so hard. It's genuinely so hard. I feel like for newcomers, everything in general is hard. Adjusting to life here, you know, meeting people, making sure that you are speaking to the right people. If you're here alone, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's genuinely difficult, but it's not impossible. Finding a job in Toronto, wow, I just messed up my contour. It's really difficult because of the competition, because of how populated it is. I genuinely think that maybe, like at my job personally, there's so many people that come in and drop off their resumes, which is a good start. Like, you should genuinely think of that as your first go-to, just going and meeting people in person and seeing if they even have positions available. Also, a lot of people that I know that are newcomers here are very picky with the kinds of jobs that they want. And at this point in time, like if you're new to Toronto, you're new to a different country, you don't know anybody, you kind of have to just go with what you get. You can't. People, you know, have like different degrees back home. They're so much more qualified to do things, and unfortunately that's not the same here, because your degree back home, like for example your degree in Afghanistan, is not going to be the same as your degree here, right? If you have a degree in like freaking law, you can't come here and also expect to pass the exam and become a lawyer. Starting off and just seeing what you can do and seeing what's available, that's how you can, you know, just start putting yourself out there, start talking to people, start networking. Especially, like, I feel like networking is so important now. You can't do anything without knowing someone. I know a lot of people who have gotten their positions because of the people they know, so it really is about who you know. Like my mom herself, she got her ECE degree when she was 40, and that's when we came here, and I'm so freaking proud of her. Like at 40, no woman would care about like going back to school and getting a better education just because they're here now, you know, so they're like, what else do I need? My parents put education first, so when you're here, go back to school, go and get that degree, get a different degree, get something that you actually want to do, and just keep job hunting. You're bound to find something. There's always people hiring. But what do you suggest for oily and red skin? Oily, I don't really have oily skin, but I do have red skin. For red skin, I would definitely suggest vitamin C serum. I swear it is a game changer for people who have like red undertones. I have really rosy cheeks, but not just, well, they're not really rosy. I swear to God, it's because it's super red. Especially after I come out of like a shower, it's extremely red. So what I use is vitamin C serum or vitamin C like cleanser, moisturizer, literally anything that has vitamin C in it will be good for any redness that you have. However, for oily skin, I would suggest use mattifying products, anything that would make your skin look drier. So for example, your foundation should be matte. Your even some people have, what the hell is that? I wake up to like 7 different random bruises on my body for no reason. I swear, I don't know if I get beat up in my sleep, but this shit's not cool. Yeah, but baking my T-zone made such a big difference for me. Oh my goodness, like I used to be oily, I still am oily. Mine is combination skin personally, but I used to be really oily on my T-zone area. So I did intense ass heavy baking, and it changed my life. Look at my nose. I even contoured it and it still looks big. Why you gotta do me like that? Conceal, guys, don't feel. When you put concealer on, make sure that you're going all the way up and lifting your face, because when you do it straight, it kind of makes it droop and it doesn't really have that lifted effect, and you don't look like awake and it doesn't look clean. So that is very important. Like I said, this part is not blended as much, so what I do is go back in with my foundation brush and just dab it back into my skin and make sure that I don't look like an unblended bitch. I am gonna be using the CoverGirl loose setting powder. So I've tried the Laura Mercier one. I don't know what the hype is about. That shit did not work for me. So before I finish off this video, I'm gonna be talking about my most asked question always whenever I ask you guys to do a question segment. It is always about how to prep your skin before you apply makeup, which I believe is extremely important. Prepping your skin, basically having good skin means good makeup. You cannot have good makeup without good skin. Makeup doesn't hide your texture, so you genuinely, whatever kind of skin you have, it shows when you apply makeup, no matter how much you use full coverage products, whether it's concealer, foundation, like it will not hide anything for you. You have to make sure your skin is taken care of. For me personally, I make sure that I do my skincare routine twice a day, so once in the morning, once in the evening when I get home from work. Keeping like a good diet, obviously drinking enough water, staying hydrated as well is super important. But you also genuinely, like, products work. If you're finding the right products, make sure that, you know, it's good for your skin type, not necessarily everyone else's. It might not work for you, but make sure you, if you have severe acne, for example, like, make sure you're seeing a good dermatologist, seeing if there's actually something wrong. It could be hormonal problems, it could be like your diet, things like that. But just make sure that you guys are making, you know, you're keeping track of like what your skin is saying to you. You genuinely have to listen to yourself. Personally, I absolutely love making sure that I use a good facial oil before I apply any kind of product. The facial oils have genuinely helped me and my skin become so much clearer, so much more like awake and bright. I feel like that really worked for me. Not everyone has like the same problems when it comes to skincare. Some people's skin is like a lot drier, some of them are a lot more oily, so it's really important to kind of listen to what your skin is saying. Also guys, when you're using blush, put a little bit on the tip of your nose because it makes you have that like cute doll-like look. See? I love it. That's what I've been doing lately, and everyone's like, oh, you look so awake. I'm like, yeah, it's blush, trust me, it's not me, because I'm tired as hell. Started using a primer and I feel like it made a really big difference for how like my makeup application looked at the end, which is also super important, because when you want something to last, like if you want your makeup to last hours and hours, you need to use primer. You need to set your how many times should you use a face mask per week and how effective is it. So I would say it's pretty effective, but personally I think more than face masks, I feel like by the way, I'm using the Dior highlighter that makes me look like literally out of this world, and it has a pink tone to it, so whenever I wear something pinky, I use this. Yeah, so face masks are pretty effective. You have to know the right ones to use. I feel like mud masks have really helped me personally to like keep my skin glowing and just, you know, makes a difference. But more importantly, exfoliating your skin. I didn't exfoliate and my dead skin was popping, like it was everywhere. I looked disgusting. Every time I put makeup on, it looked horrible. My application was trash, and you need to exfoliate your skin. I forgot how important it was, but I am back to doing it. I am back to exfoliating, so this skin's gonna be popping again. By the way, I sing while I do my makeup. If you guys can't tell yet, you need to prep your skin to make your makeup look nicer. I did my under eyes. I just used the same crease shade, but I made it a little bit darker, as you guys can see, because I have super small eyes, so if I don't put anything at the bottom, it just looks like I'm squinting. So this is the final look. Yes, oh my god, I look like I got punched in the face with blush, but you guys know I'm such a blush person. I will wear it every day. Even if I don't have any makeup on, I will just put a little bit of blush and I would look awake. I did my eyes, so I hope you guys like that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video, and don't forget to obviously like, subscribe, give this a thumbs up.